Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Why is this light? Lights are always bothering me. Okay, too dark. Not dark enough. There you go. Meh. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Blue Witch Presents Coffee Break with Laura González. That's me. And yes, I'm putting lotion on my hands because they are too dry. I'd like to welcome you to the coffee break, our first coffee break of 2026. Despite all the horrible things happening in the planet, this year is going to be a better year. Mark my words. Anyway, today we have oracles because it's Wednesday, and we're going to use all the tarot decks as oracle decks. So we're going to do the Unbridled Spirit Tarot. We're going to do the Yuletide Tarot, because why not? We're going to do the Bee Tarot, because we're using them all as oracles. We're doing the Elemental Oracle and the Divine Animals Oracle. And I just hope people start signing up, because where is everybody? I need my glasses. How was your New Year's? How was your holidays, Christmas, winter, Yule, full moon, all the things? We just had a full moon 2 days ago, Epiphany, Reyes Magos. What's up? What's happening? Tell me, how was your holidays? Holidays. For me, the way I celebrate, yesterday was the last of them, right? With the Reyes Magos. I mean, being a witch, you better believe I celebrate the Reyes Magos. Hello, you got the baby. Sandia says she got the baby. I got the baby too. And the worst rosca I ever had in my life. It was, my husband went and bought it like emergency rosca. It was horrible, 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 horrible. And of course, I cut a piece and I got the baby. All right, let's see. Let us breathe together. We'll welcome the new year. Start the year right. May the divine let us see what we need to see today. And that information be used for the greater good. We have the Queen of Wands, and she came out reverse. Now remember, reverse cards are not bad cards. They're just, that's the way the information needs to come for us at this moment, right? Queen of Wands, but she was reversed. So it's a small message. She says, this person has little patience and will take no prisoners. They can be obstinate and domineering. Their need for attention is neither charming nor pleasant. And when scorned, they become vengeful and nasty. Sounds like someone I know. This person has little patience and will take no prisoners. They can be obstinate and domineering. Their need for attention is neither charming nor pleasant. And when scorned, they become vengeful and nasty. Doesn't that sound like somebody we know? Either way, if somebody in your life is acting that way, turn around and go away. We don't need this kind of energy in 2026. I heard that people on Instagram, they're doing the reels and they're using the a song that says, "It's not my problem." That's the energy we're going to bring into 2026, minding our own business. I hope that does not make us cynic in a way that we forget about community. You know, let's continue caring about community, but not trying to solve everybody's problems, especially if people be racist or if people be disrespecting your boundaries. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. All right, let's see what is the second card for today. This comes from the Elemental Oracle. The Elemental Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. We have breath. The card is the card of breath. And it's funny because it doesn't have a lung in it. It has a heart. So the card is the card of breath. And the message is for breath. Boom, 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 boom. Focus on your breath. Allow it to guide your actions and flow. Fear often means breath holding. Let that all go. There is a place for slowing down your breath and being mindful of it. Take a deep breath and rethink your strategy. Take a deep breath and pause for a few seconds before exhaling, which will train you to give yourself that little bit more time and space. This is choking me. I hate it. All right. Speaking of breathing, remember these are all separated statements. Focus on your breath. Allow it to guide your actions and flow. Fear often means breath holding. Let that all go. There is a place for slowing down your breath and being mindful of it. Take a deep breath and rethink your strategy. Take a deep breath and pause a few seconds before exhaling, which will train you to give yourself that little bit more time and space. It sounds like my computer is about to explode. Calm down, chica. It's gonna be okay. Relax. I am not ready to invest in a new computer. She just makes a lot of noise. She's loud. So guess what? We're gonna do the Yule Tarot. Oops, I just dropped something. We're gonna do the Yule Tarot because it's still kind of the last day, or we are on the tail end of Yuletide. Hey, Alan, welcome, welcome, welcome. So you know whether you Sandia says that I should tell my computer, calm down, Chingo. Hello, Cindy Swims. The best kept secret of my last, I don't know how many years, 3 maybe. Ay, Cindy, Cindy, Cindy. All right, the Yuletide Tarot. The Yuletide Tarot. Which card do we have for the Yuletide Tarot? It is the King of Canes reversed. You know what? It's like the King of Wands. But in this case, is the King of Canes. Is it? Now I'm thinking it might be like the spades. Let's see. Knight, Queen, King. There you go. So this is the King of Canes. but he came to us reversed. So, Sandia, tell my computer to calm down. King of Canes reverse. In this position, the above negative attributes are heightened, and the king has taken the positive qualities of his suit towards corruption and dominance over others. There is immense arrogance here that comes from believing that their mental powers are superior to those around them. It's like I'm reading for King Turd. Okay, you know who King Turd is, right? You know who I'm, when I say King Turd, you know who I'm talking about. In this position, the above negative attributes are heightened, and the king has taken the positive qualities of this suit towards corruption and dominance over others. There is immense arrogance here that comes from believing that their mental powers are superior to those around them. Yep. Hello, Jesse Duran. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, guys, next Monday, we're going to have two events. Next Monday, the 12th. We're going to have two events. The first one being a live event that I'm doing with the people from EBSAT. It's going to be a live YouTube presentation. We're going to talk about the birth of the sun god. And even though it has passed, right, because it's during the winter solstice, but I figure it was still good to like revisit and talk about it. And since most of the people that connect to EBSAT are Anglo people, they're not necessarily indigenous people, for them to have the knowledge, even if it's past, you know. But it's a free event, and all of y'all are invited. Go to bluewitch.org, 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 and go on the calendar and peruse there in the calendar on January 12th at 7. We're going to be doing that live presentation of the birth of the sun god, the birth of the sun god. And later, right after that, you can jump into the podcast for Lunatic Mondays. I will be interviewing Jesamyn Angelica, or I should say Jesamyn Angelica. And her book, I happen to still have the book here. We're going to be talking about this book called The Llewellyn Complete Book of the Moon. The author is Jesamyn Angelica. And that's going to be next Monday, Monday the 12th at 7 p.m. So that one is going to be pre-recorded, so you can start listening to it at any time. The one on for EBSAT on YouTube, that's live. So, I mean, you can join me for both. You can join me for what? One, you can join me for anything you want, but join me. And more importantly, join us at bluewitch.org. Sign up for the newsletter. We still have the scavenger hunt going. If you haven't got the newsletter for January, you can send a message to Andrea. She can send you the email with the scavenger hunt. So that way you can get the clue that I will be asking on January 28th. And whoever wins the clue gets a 30% discount on any of my services. All right, here we go with the Divine Animals Oracle. We have, ooh, who is this? The Seahorse. We have the Seahorse. There it is. Seahorse. And the message being, oh my God, computer, calm down. The noise is like she's going to take off. I swear, it sounds like it's going to go. Oh, thank you. This is a card of equality. Seek equality in relationships, in particular, intimate ones. You will attract what you resonate. You can decide your future. Hiding from our fears is rarely a good strategy. It is time to ensure that the domestic and emotional labor in your world is shared equally. So this is a card of equality. Seek equality in relationships, in particular intimate ones. You will attract what you resonate. You can decide your future. Hiding from our fears is rarely a good strategy. It is time to ensure that the domestic and emotional labor in your world is shared equally. That is the message from the seahorse. And now let's go to land horses because our next oracle is the Unbridled Spirit Tarot. I cannot wait. I'm doing a little project here at my place where I am moving some books in a bookcase and I have new furniture and blah, 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 so that I can put all my art supplies on the front room and bring back a shelving unit to sit right here behind me so I can have all my oracles behind me because my goodness, every time I put back an oracle box underneath this desk, something falls down. Things just keep falling behind my desk. Y'all have been so quiet today. Tell me about your holidays. How were your holidays? Do you have a good time? Did you do good? Did Santa Claus bring you any gifts? Did the Reyes Magos bring you any gifts? The Reyes Magos didn't bring me nothing. Nothing. Well, you can say the Reyes Magos brought me my furniture. I guess. Muy cansados pero bonitos, says Alan. Tired but good. How's everybody else? So, Alan, you speak English. You understood what I say. You just don't want to write in English. All right, folks. Last card for today. See, says Alan. I know, it happens. All right, another reverse card. It is the Ace of Wands reversed. Now remember, a reverse card is not a bad card. It's just a card. That message needs to come to us reverse for whatever reason. So here you have it, the Ace of Wands. Did you know last December I interviewed Tina Tack Anderson and Dianita, the creators of this beautiful Unbridled Spirit Tarot. If you miss it, fear not. Go to bluewitch.org, calendar, go back to December, click on the podcast, listen to it. We had so much fun with Dianita and Tina Tack Anderson. You really want to go listen to that. And there's a video. You can also go to YouTube and find the video there. All right, so with blinders on, the Ace of Wands. When you experience the spirit of the Ace of Wands reversed, you are being held back from your approach. Take a moment and think about why that could be. This could be a good thing, as you could be distracted or interrupted, which will prevent you from giving it your all. Or is it you who is causing the delay? Do you feel unmotivated, hesitant, uninspired to move, or unsure of what direction to take? These are all signs the reverse Ace of Wands gives in your life. Hello, Marcus. Oh my God. It's like I call Marcus with my mind. I was just telling people, Marcus, that I interviewed Tina and Dianita for December's podcast. Who is Marcus and why am I telling Marcus? Because Marcus is the editor, uh, promotional manager. I don't know. Marcus is my Llewellyn contact and is who helps me interview all these wonderful people. And then, like I was telling you, Monday we're going to have Jesamyn and Angelica. Last month we have Tina Tack Anderson and Dianita. I just quit a less than quarter-time job, and this reading is very fitting. The whole thing. Hi, Marcus. Marcus, Sandia says hi. So here we go with the last card for today. When you experience the spirit of the Ace of Wands reverse, you are being held back from your approach. Take a moment and think about why that could be. This could be a good thing, as you could be distracted or interrupted, which will prevent you from giving it your all. Or is it you who is causing the delay? Do you feel unmotivated, hesitant, uninspired to move, or unsure of what direction to take? These are all signs that the reverse Ace of Wands gives in your life. Now, let me give you my 2 cents about reverse aces. I believe that an ace is an ace. It doesn't matter if it is reverse or right side up, because to me, an ace is the full potential to manifest something. So when the ace is reverse, Sandia, yes, it might be a little bit of setback, or it might be that action is about to take place, but not just yet, right? Um, because the ace is the promise of materialization of things, is the full potential of it to be materialized. So even when it's reverse, methinks that is there, that is kind of like brewing in the background, right? And then eventually it will take on and start going. So anyway, I'm all happy here. Like my January so far is pretty cool and calm because I don't have a class to prepare for this month of January. But I was just thinking, I'm taking a class, a language class, and I have this project with the art, and I have all the things that I need to do. And then I have to prepare my class for February. And what class, you may ask? Well, let me tell you. We're gonna do Tlacateteo. It's our new series. We just finished the Cihuateteo, the 23 goddesses that we visited from the Aztec pantheon. And I'm pausing because they're neither goddesses nor there are Aztec. But for all intents and purposes, that the people understand what I'm talking about, we did the colonizing the goddess, all 2023-24. So I'm lying, all 2024-25. So starting in February, we're gonna do Tlacateteo, the colonizing the god. So now we're going with the boys, and our first one is gonna be Quetzalcoatl, and that's gonna be on February. I have to go, Lo, but thank you for the reading and interpretations. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. You too. Thank you for being here, Ellen. And everybody have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest of the week, beginning of the year. Have a happy new year. And please join us next year for Tlacateteo, the colonizing the gods, and for embodying the Teteo. Those are the new, one is a class, one is like a community circle, and that's what we're doing for 2025 26 2026. Does that happen to you that the first couple of days you're still not used to saying 2026? I've been writing my um, date and I keep having to correct myself and put the 6 instead of a 5. Anyway, have a wonderful beginning of your 2026. Hands off Chicago. Hands off Chicago. And until we meet again, never forget that you are loved. Bye bye.